What's going on, guys? ChaseWins.com coming to you for Monday, December the 30th. We are almost into a new year, guys. Hope everyone, again, had a great Christmas and is looking forward to another big year. I'm excited to share all of it with you. Haven't done a free play video in a couple of days. We've been doing, our normal live shows and stuff. Obviously, no live show today. There will be our normal live show tomorrow. Haven't decided on a time yet. It really depends on how the early morning hours go. So it could be as early as about 10:30 in the morning, or we may push it back to about 2:30 in the afternoon. Really just depends because I do have one early morning meeting tomorrow at 9 o'clock. If that goes quick, then we'll knock it out in the morning times. If not, we'll just have to push it back to the afternoon. But either way, we'll have a live show tomorrow. Biggest topic on the live show tomorrow is going to be college basketball, as everyone knows. I do my depth charts and power rankings for all 353 Division I college basketball teams, not only going into the season, but then once the season starts, every Sunday night after a full week, I go through there, add stats, add numbers, and basically redo it, see where all the chips fall and stuff. So did that until very early this morning, almost 3 a.m. Got all that done. So I usually always give out my personal top 25, and we have some discussions on that. Not going to bore you with that now. We'll save that for the live show. But all that's done, so that'll be our biggest topic, and then just whatever you guys want to talk about, maybe breaking down and going deep, doing a deep dive into what we think about the national championship game. I've already given my thoughts on what I thought with the playoff games, so we'll leave that as it may. But as I told all you guys, I would be coming in today doing a full recap of the weekend's plays. It is very rare that it happens. It's not often I can get up here and say it when on any type of top play, but certainly when we step out and have a big game like a game of the week, a game of the month, or anything like that. But we dropped one. It happens. It's not the first time it's happened. It certainly won't be the last. It's very rare that it happens. But yesterday it happened. We had as most of you follow me on Twitter, and then all of you follow me here. Last night, I openly put out on Twitter and YouTube and everything that we dropped our college basketball game of the week involving Southern Cal. It's very rare that you have a game that matches over 98% in the system that I provide. And usually when something ranks that high, that's when you're talking about a game of the year status. But I didn't like it that much just personally, but game of the week, absolutely. And to be completely honest with you, yeah, they won. Me personally, I don't think they deserved to win the way they played. I mean, were they the better team? Yes, they were the better team throughout the game, but when a team comes in, even though they're playing a team like Florida Gulf Coast, that's, light years below them, on USC's worst day ever, they're going to be a million miles ahead of a team like that. But even though, when you're playing a game like that, you still have 40 minutes to play. Don't come out there and act and play as if the game has ended before it even started. That right there, I don't know. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on this for the live show. And, maybe it's because I'm not sitting there, but my greatest frustration and one of the questions that I've always wanted to ask, and I've asked a coach this particular coach wouldn't deal with it, so it probably wasn't the right person to ask, but as a coach, I want your thoughts. When you have a team, when you're coaching a team and you're going out there and you're playing against a team that you know that you are worlds better than, that you could beat by 50 if you really wanted to, give it everything you had for every second of the game. How do you deal with a team playing as if they've already earned a win before we've even tipped off? I don't understand that mentality, especially in collegiate sports when these are still kids. You haven't proven anything yet. And I don't care if you're the best player or team in college basketball or any type of college sport. You get to the pros, we really see what you're made of as a pro. But right now, if you're going to have a 40-minute basketball game, get out there and play for 40 minutes. And you know what? They just didn't do it last night. There were over 9 minutes of that game without a single bucket from either team. I can expect that from FGC, but from USC, a team, they're not the best in the Pac-12, but they're making a run at it, silently. But it's a loss. So it is what it is. We brush it off. We move on. The people that bought it, some of them wanted their 3-day extension. They've already been given. Some of them know that we are looking into a very, very big play of the month, if not a potential play of the year in a sport. And in this particular sport, we haven't stepped out and done a game of the week, a game of the month. We haven't had any step-out game like that. And it's a sport in which we are quietly the top in the country, and that's NBA. So they know that something big's coming, so they have offset that and decided they would rather have that in 3 days. Whatever. Let's move on. So we lost that game. Let's get into a recap of all of the premium and daily top plays for Saturday and Sunday. We'll start with Saturday, the 28th. We'll start with the NBA. Another winning day in the NBA. Guys, we are hitting over 70% in the NBA. Did the numbers last night. 70.26% for the season. Top plays, we've only had 8 of them. 8 NBA top plays. No, excuse me. 6 NBA top plays throughout the whole season. We have had a couple of top plays that we were going to rank as top plays, pushed them back to premium just because of certain player things that were going on. But either way, they won. We've only lost one NBA top play all year, and it was a daily top play. 5-1 in those. You can't beat it. So the deal for today, before we get started, is NBA is the first one. You can get the rest of the NBA season for $300. All of the regular season, premium, and daily top plays, as well as all of the postseason play. Now, games of the week, month, and year are obviously not included, but you are getting a $1,000 package for 70% off. That's going to go until New Year's Day, or at midnight on New Year's Eve. So midnight tomorrow night. But anyway, that day or on Saturday we had 3 NBA plays. We had the Denver Nuggets -9. That was a push. That was the only thing that wasn't a win, but it's a no bet, no harm, no foul. 2 other premium plays that we had. We took the Milwaukee Bucks -7, easy winner. We took the Toronto Raptors +7 as a dog, and it was an easy outright winner. So 2-0-1. 2 winners, no losers, 1 push for a great day in the NBA. The only thing that we took a loss in on Saturday was college football. We played the total and the side in the Clemson-Ohio State game. I took a chance on the over 62.5. That one did not come through. That one I can live with. Took Ohio State +2.5. Anybody that watched that game knows good and well that Ohio State got absolutely shafted. It's just a fact. They had 2 touchdowns called back. One of them I'll give them. You want the one where he crossed the pylon but lost control after he hit the ground? That is technically the rule. They never call it, but on that one they did. I'll give you that one. But the one where it was a fumble, recovered, run back to the end zone, I don't care who you are or what argument you want to make, it was a fumble. It was a fumble. It was recovered for a touchdown. Even if you were to give Clemson everything they got, which they had, most of their points were truly unearned. It was BS calls and Ohio State making mistakes. Even if you give them all that, all you got to do is give that earned touchdown by Ohio State back, they would have still outright won by 1 point. They got screwed. So we took a loss there, dropped 2 premium plays there. So that puts us at deadlocked even for the day. We get into NHL, another winning day. NHL is officially at 77.31% for the season. Unreal. We are sitting at 89.12% in NHL top plays. Guys, I never thought I would get up here and say that there may be a sport in a year that actually outdoes MLB. If NHL keeps going the way that it's going, NHL might actually have a more impressive season than MLB did in 2019, which is unheard of. MLB is by far my top sport. I'm the best at it. I'm proud of it. I take great pride in it. But I'm certainly not going to be mad about something else doing as well as it is. 3 plays on Saturday. We dropped one of those. The one play that we lost was Philadelphia Flyers on the money line, -130. We did drop that. We had the Vancouver Canucks, a little bit chalky there at -155, but took care of business against LA. Tampa Bay Lightning, we took them on a regulation 3-way, so no overtime, -0.5 goal, -$1.15. Nice winner there for another 2-in-1 day. That puts us back into the positives there. And then we get into college basketball. Premium plays, we had 3 of them. We had Minnesota minus 13.5, easy winner. St. Mary's minus 18, nice winner. We did take a chance on Syracuse minus 22. That one did drop. And then we get into the top plays. We had Arizona State minus 17. That was a push. So 2 pushes on Saturday. And then we had our second top play of the day, which was Butler minus 21.5. And that was a nice, easy winner. So a 3-1 in one day there. So picked up a lot of positive money. A great day of profit on Saturday. We get into Sunday's premium and daily top play card. It obviously wasn't as profitable as Saturday. But guys, we're not looking to knock it out of the park. Well, I say that. We are looking to knock it out of the park every day. But the goal every day is to turn profit. That's what we're looking for. If it's a day like the way my mindset is I'm like a manager in baseball. I'm looking to put a lineup together and put a team out on the field. If we can win everything, that's great. But all we have to do is turn profit, and that's a win for the day, and we move on to the next. So yesterday, we did not take any selections in the NBA. A rare day for that, but it happens. We get into the NFL, 3 plays. Tampa Bay Bucks, Atlanta Falcons over 47.5 was a winner. We had Arizona Cardinals plus 7.5. Love that we got the hook there because it saved us. They lost by right at 7, so we could have pushed, but we released it at the right time where everything was sitting at 7.5. We did take the New England Patriots, and as I told everybody in my write-up, if Brady were going to sit out this game or be, truly limited to minutes, I would love to take a chance with the points in Miami because if any of you have been with me for a few years, this should be your 3rd NFL season with me. You know that when Miami plays New England, I like to play Miami. They always play them tough. They give them a run for their money. They're usually getting too many points. This year was the first year where I didn't take one of my plays of the year a couple of years ago. Patriots were giving 11 points to Miami. On Thursday Night Football, we took Miami on the money line, and they won outright easily. But because of Brady, because of Belichick, because of trying to get home field, because of everything, I had to take a shot with Brady and Belichick, minus 16. They got beat outright. It is what it is. So 2 in one day in the NFL, we pick up some profit there. We get into the NHL. We have another 2 in one day. Florida Panthers money line minus 125. Boston Bruins in regulation on a 3-way money line minus 130. Both winners. We did drop a puck line play on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Why Detroit didn't pull their goalie at the correct time really, really confused me. But that's nor here nor there. Tampa Bay won the game. But I really expected them to be sitting with an empty net there for at least another minute, which truthfully, Tampa Bay is the best at getting empty net goals outside of St. Louis. It would have gone through. It would have covered. It would have been a nice top play 3-0 day. But they only won by 1. So we take that, and being that it was a top play, we dropped just a little over a unit there. So drop a little bit there, but obviously with the profit in NFL, we're still sitting good. Then we get into college basketball. We go 2-2. We drop Texas Tech. We drop Ole Miss. Both very, very close. But we pick up a win on Illinois minus 24, and we pick up a top play win on Michigan minus 22.5. So it was a low profit day. If you follow the system and you want to rank it by unit per what you bet, for normal premium plays, you picked up about a unit. Either way, if you follow the system, there's no way that you lost on that card. So profitable weekend nonetheless, as we always do. Now let's get into a free play for today. The second announcement is I'm doing the NHL season. Same price. NHL, guys, I can't say enough about it. You guys know it. I preach it every day. NBA or NHL, either one you want, for $300 a piece. College basketball is sitting at $400 right now, but I'm doing a combo pass, a 3-way trifecta, whatever you want to call it. NHL, college basketball, NBA, the rest of the regular seasons, postseason, March Madness, all of it. You can get right now until midnight tomorrow night. You can get every bit of it for $7.99. If you do not jump on that to make money, you are absolutely crazy. The only other deal we have going on long term is the 1-year all access 50% off at $2,000, that was one of the Christmas specials that we left up. That goes away tomorrow at midnight as well, and everything will be back up to normal price. If you missed out on MLB, I am sorry. I am on the live show tomorrow going to give 3 people a chance to win a contest to be able to buy it at the 70% discount that we had, but it will not be going back up for the general public. It will not be discounted again until after the All-Star break. So if you're interested, you can shoot me an email, chase@chasewins.com, and I will tell you how to get entered in. Okay, so there's that. And if you want something shorter term, you can buy a 7-day pass for $99. I'll give you the 8th day free, or you can buy a 3-day pass today. This goes until midnight tonight only, and I'll give you the 4th day for free. So all of that going on today. All right, let's get into a free play. Now, we're going to go to the NHL today. There's only one game on, but I love how situational this game is. Ottawa has not been a good team this year. I think even people that don't follow the NHL are well aware of that. But here's the thing. Ottawa played last night. They played a very, very tight game. It went into overtime, and they exerted a lot. Now, granted, over the last 2 weeks, Ottawa's been playing a lot better than they have for the season. Still not great. Pittsburgh has been a good, consistent team all year. It's peaks and valleys, but they don't ever just play mediocre. They either have a bad stretch of games for a week or two, and then they play like the best team in hockey for 2 weeks. So it's peaks and valleys, but overall they've been a good and consistent team all year, a very good money-making team. I was looking at the numbers. We've actually bet Pittsburgh 11 times this season, and we have gone and we have actually only lost Pittsburgh twice. We are 7-2-2. 2 pushes, 2 losses, 7 wins. Pittsburgh's made us a lot of money this year, and they're going to do it again tonight. What I want you to do is play this 2 ways, and I'll tell you why on both. The play that I love the most, hair bit chalky minus $1.55 to take them in regulation minus a half goal. 3-way, whatever you want to call it. Minus a half goal in regulation, which means if it goes into overtime, it's a loss. They have to outright win the game in 3 periods. No overtime, no shootout, no nothing. Lay the $1.55. That's a premium play. That's on my card. And then what I want you to do, that's a normal premium play. So if you usually play $100 a game, $1,000 a game, whatever it is. So if you're playing to win $100, you're going to lay $1.55 to win $100. I want you to do that. But then I want you to take half your normal premium wager. So if you play to win $1,000, I want you to play to win $500 on this. And I want you to take the puck line. And I want you to take it on Pittsburgh as well. And the reason that I want you to do that is because usually Pittsburgh coming into situations like this with a team on an uptick, Pittsburgh's not the most likely team that or the most likely scenario for me to lay a puck line with, because even though Pittsburgh's been playing well, they haven't been playing true Pittsburgh hockey, and Ottawa's on an uptick right now. It's going to come to an end, but I don't see it coming to an end right this very moment. I think they're going to have another better week. I mean, I still don't think they're going to play great hockey, but they've been playing a lot better. I see that continuing for the next week or so based on their schedule and things like that. The reason that I'm going to take the puck line tonight, which means that you can play, it's still got to be regulation. They're not going to win in, by 2 goals in an overtime or a shootout. But because Ottawa's playing on a back-to-back tonight, and the fact that they're playing on the road, situationally, this matches up for a rare time that we would want to back Pittsburgh on the puck line. You're going to lay $1.15 to do so, a lot less risk. But obviously, the better of the two, I like the regulation play because Pittsburgh is by far the better team. I think they'll they'll take care of business, and I think that the game will be over. My thought process for this game is they're up by 2 goals going into the third. Ottawa sneaks one out. They pull an empty net. Pittsburgh scores. That's the way the game ends. Or Ottawa comes out flat and Pittsburgh wins by 4 or 5. Either way, premium play, I'm taking them in regulation minus $1.55, and I'm taking a half unit play to take them minus 1.5 on the puck line at minus $1.15. There's your 2 free plays. I've rated both of them for you. Make sure you tune into the live show tomorrow. If you have any questions on any of the packages or discounts or anything of that nature, please let me know. I'll get back to you as quick as I can. I'll be in the office. Right now it's about 3 o'clock, and I will be working in the office, in the home office. I'll be working until about 6 o'clock, and then I'm on to tomorrow's games. And we'll keep it rolling, guys. If you need anything, let me know. Sorry for the long video, but needed to recap all of it. going to be another profitable day. Games are just kicking off now, and we've got action going from now until 9 o'clock tonight. So we've got action that'll be playing all through the night. Make sure you don't miss out. Package is starting at $50. And make sure you jump on one of the seasonal things. If you have any questions, again, please let me know. Don't hesitate, and I will answer whatever you need. Love you guys. I will see you tomorrow for a free play as well as the live show. So make sure you tune into that. See you guys.